Meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on the Sunday evening after we had highs near 71 in Springfield today and elsewhere, numbers ranging between the middle 60s and middle 70s. We are looking at quiet conditions that we've seen since this afternoon hold through the night and for much of the day tomorrow, and that's despite a warm front coming on through from the south and west. That will certainly set the stage for a very warm Monday all across the board before we deal with the cold front off to the west and another upper level wave that will bring thunderstorm chances back in here very soon. But at least in the short term, Futurecast will hold on to just partly cloudy skies and dry skies for the rest of this evening, into the overnight, and into the morning drive back to work and school on Monday. Now, as we go forward through the day on Monday, I still think we will have a decent layer of warm air aloft, preventing any moisture from rising up and producing rain or storms. So even though it will be partly sunny for Monday, I really think the vast majority of the day is dry. But as we go into Tuesday morning, as the cold front starts to approach from the north and west, we'll see if we can get a few pre-dawn storms that could be strong, maybe severe, trying to sneak in from the northwest with a wind and hail threat. But then, if we can get unstable enough as the front comes in and sets up along I-44 for Tuesday afternoon and evening, that, I think, will set the stage for a better chance for rain and storms, some that could be strong to severe, from Tuesday afternoon through Tuesday evening, especially in that level 2 risk along and south of I-44. That's why we're holding on to Tuesday as the first alert weather day, because if we can get unstable, the storms that at their strongest will be capable of large hail and high wind gusts primarily, and even though the wind shear is not that great, thankfully, I'm not going to rule out just a minimal tornado threat. But again, I think the worst the storms on Tuesday could do will be wind and hail. But as we go through the middle of the week, that frontal boundary that will come in is going to stall out across the area, and we'll have to deal with that and another upper level wave approaching that will keep chances for rain and storms. Nothing severe though, but those chances will be in place for this coming Wednesday and Thursday through the middle of the week. Then after that clears out, we will be thankfully looking at a lot more dry time for the upcoming weekend. Partly sunny and dry for Friday, then we'll bounce between mostly sunny skies on Saturday and back to partly sunny skies with maybe just the slightest chance of a random storm near the I-49 corridor by next Sunday. So overall, the primary rain chances for this week will be Tuesday through Thursday, but in that 3-day span, we got to watch the rain amounts and where the heaviest of the rain will line up. Anywhere from 1.5 inches to almost 4 inches of additional rain. That could certainly result in some more flooding threats if we are not careful. Now, as far as temperatures go, a southeast breeze that will be in place with our passing warm front through the night means lows early overnight in the lower 60s and warming a bit by sunrise. But then look at these numbers soar into the middle to upper 70s by noon tomorrow, and I think everybody will be at least in the lower to perhaps some mid-80s for a warm Monday afternoon. It'll feel like an early June day instead of a late April day here in the Ozarks. Then as we go into Tuesday, we'll see the numbers drop off a bit, primarily back into the mid-60s, and then your highs will vary. If you're north of the cold front, north of 44 on Tuesday, you'll have highs in the low 70s, including Springfield. South of the front, you might push into the middle to upper 70s before any storms and rain Tuesday afternoon can get going. Then the forecast trend, even with midweek rain chances, keeps the temperatures mainly mild. Lower 70s Wednesday and Thursday, briefly into the upper 60s for highs on Friday, and then after that, I think we are nicely back in the lower 70s, closer to average again by this coming Saturday and next Sunday.